Good day, and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Metal video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the physical Super Saiyan Gotenks Failure A. So this is one of the Super Strike Easy A's, and yeah, basically we're going to see just how good he is in DBZ Dokkan Battle after his recent Extreme Z Awakening. And yeah, just kind of get an idea of how good he is. So basically, him and the Tech Gotenks are very similar in design, but Tech Gotenks has been made slightly more, I want to say, available, less restrictive, but with slightly less of a ceiling. So, but physical Gotenks has a little bit less of a DK timer on him. So the thing with physical Gotenks is he has attack and defense of 100%. He gains 30% per attack per key sphere obtained. But also he will lose 1% of that 30% every turn up to a max of 10%. So it doesn't sound too great, but it's not too big a deal compared to what we've had in the past with units like Tech Broly. It's not a massive problem. And yeah, he will get 50% defense with one extra physical key sphere, and this will obviously boost his defense on Super. And then he also has an additional 50% attack as well, which is pretty decent when you start to think of it. And he also has a high chance of critting, but this is only if he gets 4 additional physical orbs. So it's a little bit restrictive to say the least. It's it's not like the easiest conditions and requirements to get, but it is what it is. So yeah, in general he looks decent, I would say. Pretty solid unit when it comes to things. I think overall he's very nice when paired up with the other Gotenks. I think both are really good options for things like Super Battle Road and ESBR. I think that's kind of where they shine. I think that's their their highlight, their big performance, and I think in general they look good there. I'm not gonna say they look amazing, but I think they look pretty good. So solid starting numbers, nothing too wild. Orbs will dramatically change that though. The more orbs you get, the better a time you're going to be having with these guys. That's kind of why together they maybe don't look as good as you'd want them to, because they're both quite orb heavy. Especially the physical one, he kind of wants physical orbs and rainbow orbs, whereas the tech one just wants to consume any orb. So that is obviously something to keep in mind. It is to a certain extent a limitation on the units. Again, it's not to say that it makes them bad. It's just that they can vary probably a lot compared to some of the other Super Strike units. These guys are like, on their good day they can look like the best, and on a bad day they can look like the worst, and that's just kind of how it is. Overall though, they're still decent. I think Super Strike units continue to be very decently designed, and they have a very good, I think also you have to factor in that they come with a pre-made linking partner in the form of the alternative Failure Gotenks. So he obviously pairs up great with the Tech Skinny Gotenks, which I think is super important. And yeah, in general, I think you have to not discount them because of that, but you have to factor that in. Like, very few units come with a built-in pairing partner. It's not something that happens super duper often. It's very much a non-existent thing. You can sometimes just not have a good pairing partner. It's not always so guaranteed. So to have that pairing partner, I think is really, really good, and I think helps them out a lot in just their general existence, like their general functionality. I think it really, really helps them out. So obviously the big thing with this guy is physical orbs. Now physical orbs, you can put physical orb changes in that, but basically my thing to you is you can prioritize getting one physical orb, but generally speaking, one physical orb is not worth 2 of the other orbs, if that makes sense. So if you can grab like 4 orbs, don't go out of your way to grab the 1 physical orb. But if you're grabbing 1 physical orb and like 3 other ones, then yeah, it's probably worth it. You probably do get the same kind of value out of it. So yeah, that is just one of those things. Honestly, it's getting down really into like the details of it. One nice thing about him is he does have the stunning mechanic, which I think is really good. Helps him out a lot with SBR and ESBR, gives him a lot of control capabilities. I do think, yeah, if I had to look at him as a unit, I would say that, yeah, his biggest weakness is probably, honestly, like, that he's just orb hungry, while the other one is also orb hungry, and so it just kind of like makes it difficult to run both of them as a pair, even though they clearly designed to run as a pair, if that makes sense. Like, it's quite limiting to have to like run them as a set pairing when they just, you know, both want so many damn orbs. But still, overall, I think he looks good. I think the team looks good. I think everything about them, like the teams they can run on, you know, Fusion, Hybrid Saiyan, Earthbred Fighters, Youth as well, Special Pose. There's enough like good categories and everything here to really just be fine with this, like I think overall. So yeah, I would say, honestly speaking, like, they're great. I think they're a good, solid enough choice. Could they have been better? Yes, 100% they could have been better. But I think when you factor in that they both pair up really nicely with each other, that they have good attack links, the amount of utility they bring as well, you know, greatly lowering and stunning as a rotation is pretty strong, especially in ESBR and SBR. I think overall they're solid. They're not red zone runners, but they're definitely fun little options to kind of run as a pairing. And talking about links, you know, he's got Fused Fighter, he's got Sharing the Limit, he's got Saiyan Lineage, he's got Supreme Power. So Majin Buu, Saga teams, Fusion teams, yeah, Youth teams, Hybrid Saiyans teams, he'll be okay on. They're not going to share a lot of links with units, they'll share like 2 or 3. Because obviously they have quite a large contingent of Super Strike links. You know, Bombardment and Super Strike are 2 of the 7. And then Fusion Failure is really only a link they share with each other, and Veku, and that's just not a long-term viable link. So yeah, overall I would say they're decent. I would say they have a decent kind of linkage, they have a decent kind of situation. I would not say that they are in any way, shape or form busted or broken, but I think they look good. Link leveling wise, you do gain a lot of attack and defense, especially defense wise from leveling them. But you have to weigh up whether you really want to link level free-to-play units. It just isn't something that at least me, on a personal level, it's not something I feel is overtly worth it. It can be decent, it's just not something that I feel is worth it. In the long run, I don't think it adds enough to your box to link level free-to-play units unless they are an exceptional unit or have an exceptional link set like Big Bad Bosses or something on the extreme side, which tends to make them, you know, function a little bit better. So yeah, but that's, you know, to cut a long story short, that's basically it. Really, there's nothing too much else to say. If I can say any more, I would say he's a fun unit. I would definitely grab him, and I think if you can, use him. But let me know what you think. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.